welcome back on my channel. I'm sorry I didn't upload anything last week, but I was sick and so I didn't have the chance to do anything. Or well, more precisely, my voice was sounding really bad. So I'm doing a more traditional build today. Therefore I somehow thought about the floor plan, and then I just try to realize it in The Sims 4. Um, as always, it didn't quite work as I imagined it, but in the end it looks really nice. And I'm actually really proud of this build. I also did a bit of landscaping, which I never do, and so it was really um, exciting in a way, because I'm not used to use a lot of plants on my builds. I don't know why, I just think it's not that exciting in some way, but I did it, and well, it contributes to the house, and it looks really nice in the end. At least I think it looks nice. I went for a more traditional style also in the furnishing. Not, well, not really old and traditional, but also not quite modern, I would say. So it's a little bit of a mixture between those two. Here I'm trying to do a small porch, and I wanted it to be round, and this was really difficult because um, the actual porches we have, the round ones, are too small, and then quarter the quarter porches are too big, and so I had to give it a try, I suppose. But well, you will see in the end how it looks, and I think we're not that far away from that. It looks really pretty, I think. Yeah, I think that's the final outcome. I'm really struggling with the fencing in The Sims 4. I think it's really annoying and difficult, and I don't just know. Well, I just don't know how to use it properly. What am I doing now? Yeah, just trying to change the style of the veranda a little bit, and adding a small porch in the backyard, or on the back of the house, and rescaling the whole thing because I wanted it to have a big staircase on the front, and then I would imagine the house on some sort of cliff, and you could look down from the porch in the front, and I think that would look really nice. Yeah, there I changed the porch again because I changed the size, and so I had to change the whole thing, the whole round part in the front, that it would match the other part of the veranda. Yeah, just adding some small railings around the house, and putting in the roof. Oh yes, the roofs again. I'm so bad with roofing because I know I mentioned it several times before, but I'm so bad at it, and I don't know how it works, and I just struggle a lot, and so yeah, I just have to try out a lot more than other people, and I don't know if it looks good in the end, but at least I did it, and that's what matters, right? So at least there is a roof on the house. There I'm trying to again, roofing, and I think took me it took me a while to get to the final stage, because I just didn't know what to do, and sometimes somehow it didn't work how I would have imagined it to work. And yeah, I think also the floor plan, or um, the silhouette of the house is really um, unusual, so that's also why um, it wasn't that easy to build a roof on my house. Here I tried to build a small room um, in the third floor, but in the end I deleted because it was too high, and it just looked, well, it didn't look right in my opinion, so I deleted it and went on with something else. But you will see in the end how it looks. Um, yeah, still trying out different uh, roofs, and I think I could perhaps cut this part out the next time, because it really takes me a long time to find the right roof for my taste. So I don't think this part is really interesting, but well, you can tell me what you think. Um, I think I'll go with this style in the end, and so it will look as if we have two roofs, and I think that looks quite, yeah, quite decent. Well, not really that fancy, but it looks decent. And I don't think the roof is actually the most important part of the house. So perhaps that's also why I'm not that good at it. So if I would think it would be more important, perhaps I would be better. I don't know. Yeah, just trying out different styles, but then the roof got too big and looked really strange, so I decided again to change it. And I tried to put some decoration up there because there was that small nook, um, that triangle, and I didn't know what to do with it. But I think in the end I put a roof up there too. Um, Actually, I'm not quite sure what I did. Well, we'll see. Um, do I go with this? I think so. Yeah, I think um we're going to have a roof up there. And but I changed the color in the end. Um, well, did I? Huh. I'm sorry, I don't remember anymore. And as I was recording the building of this house, um, well, after that, I discovered that some parts of my video weren't recorded. So, unfortunately, you will not see how I put windows in there, I think, and how I pick the wall colors from the outside, and well, yeah, there you'll see. I'm so sorry that it got deleted, or that I lost the footage, but I couldn't do anything. There was just a black screen. Um, yeah, and I just couldn't restore it. But I put some stones in, and here I'll start to do the landscaping, and as you will see, it looks quite pretty in the end. That's what I think. And I put a lot of ivy on the house because I think that it would be very overgrown, if this is a word. I don't even know. And actually, I think about, or well, I'm wondering if I should play in this house because um I really like it. I don't know why I'm so surprised, but I didn't build anything like this before. Um, well, this is not quite my comfort zone. I'm used to build smaller builds, perhaps. I don't know. Um, but I really like it. Yeah, still doing the gardening, and I try to use a lot of different stones, because or rocks, because I think then it looks more realistic and interesting. Um, if the shapes of the rocks aren't always the same. And yeah, and in the small areas there you will have a lot of plants and flowers. And I used, I tried to stick with white and blue colors for the flowers, as well as you will see on the front of the house. And these hanging plants and these ivy leaf things, um, the flowers of them are also white or blue. And this is going to be the back garden, and it will change a lot. So if you like this, then you will be disappointed perhaps, um, because this area looks too cold, I think. So I decided to change it, and I put a small sitting area in there, and a natural pool, and a tree, and another sitting area. And yeah, after that I really like it. Um, Here I'm trying if I should use a wall or some bushes out there, but it quite it didn't quite look right, so I deleted it again. And I think there we will start to change the back garden, um, or at least the shape of the floor paint. Yeah, and then, as I mentioned before, there will be a small sitting area and a pool. Again, trying to put in the stones, but I think I delete them in the end because um, I felt as if they were too much. And so um, I use stones or rocks in the back garden, but I think these lines of rocks I did there outlining the I don't know what this is actually called. Well, I deleted that. So you won't see this anymore. Here I'm drawing the outlines of the natural pool, and because I use stones to cover the border of the swimming pool, it looked quite too overcrowded and too cluttered with all of these stones and rocks. And so I decided to get rid of them, and yeah, change the water to this muddy color, and I think it goes quite well with the whole house and the colors of the house. I hope I used that color and not the other. I'm not quite sure anymore. Well, one of these colors I used, and it looks quite nice in the end. And I will put a lot of flowers and seaweed and um, all of these plants in there. Yeah, here I'm deleting the stones and correcting the outline of the, what is this called? I don't know, the stone thing on the floor, the stone floor. I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm correcting it, and yeah, I changed the pool color. Well, this looks nice. To yeah, putting some plants in there because I think it looks more realistic with them in there, and I don't think I wanted that pool to look as if you want to go swim in there. I think I wanted it to look as if it is really well, you can go swim in there, but I wanted it to look more like a pond or something like that. And as if it wasn't used quite often, or as if it is not used very often. And yeah, I think it fits the theme of the house, and therefore I really like it. Putting a lot more flowers and what are these called? Ivy leaves, um, vines. I don't really know. In there, and then I'm starting to put flowers in there, and what was I gonna say? I try to use the same flowers in every flower bed because I think it looks more natural, and um yeah, I think it matches the whole theme of the house with its white and cream and blue colors. And yeah, there far there were far too much bushes in there, but I delete them and put another flowers in there. And yeah, what can I say more? I don't even know. Trying out some different plants or bushes, but I didn't like it, and so I go with the hydrangea and some other bushes. I think that small daisy flowers in white. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, and this is what all of the flower beds are looking like because I think it's really nice and I like it. Yeah, a lot more bushes and flowers and all of the same things we did a minute before. We will do now in every flower bed, and um, yeah. Oh, actually, I read or I saw that there will be a romantic garden stuff pack. Um, that would have been quite um, handy in this case for doing all the flower beds, and because this is a more of a traditional build, and I think in the flower, well, what was it again? In the romantic garden stuff, there are a lot of Victorian items and a well and some stone benches, I think, and statues. And I think that would look really nice in there or even in the back garden. So if you want to change it, go on. Well, I have to upload the house on the gallery if when it's finished. I didn't finish it yet. I'm still working on the furnishing, but after that you can download it there and yeah, do with it what you want. There I decided to put a bench in there so that the family can sit there perhaps, and um, this area looked really dirty and muddy, so I decided to put some flowers in there to connect it also with the house. And I don't like it when it looks so yeah, so clean on the edges and just unrealistic, I think. Um, so I try to put a lot of different things out there. A lot of bushes I used in this build. Um, which I don't do normally, but I think it fits the whole theme of the house. And yeah, there will be also a I forgot the word. A moment, please. A barbecue. That's what I was looking for. So I will put a barbecue in there in the back garden. Well, I think on the side of the house. Um, so you can, and there's another sitting area in at the barbecue. So yeah, you can also eat outside. And I realized as I was building on the back garden that there's actually a pond nearby. So if you saw it a minute before, then yeah, now there are two ponds. Well, one of them is a pond, so you can go fishing in there, and you have also a swimming pool in the backyard. So you can use this for swimming. Isn't that nice? Um, yeah. Now we're coming to the point that I'm decorating the whole thing and still putting some flowers in there because I thought that it would look, well, I thought it looks really clean again, and I wanted it to be whole and connected with everything. And um, yeah, I will put a para no parasol in there, so your Sims can sit under the parasol and read perhaps, or drink drink a juice, because I will put this from Spa Day, this thingy with the glasses on it. I will put it there and you will see it in a minute. So if you don't know what I mean yet, then you will see in a second. Yes, this one. And so you can sit there and drink some juice and yeah, enjoy the sunny day, I think. Um, yeah. Yeah, there's the first sitting area I mentioned, but there will be another one. Yes, this one, but I will move this to the side of the build because I wanted it to be in the well, nearby the barbecue. Again, putting some flowers in there just to connect the whole thing. And I thought this would look really nice with a fence, but I didn't want one of the big ones, so I decided to use this small one. And there I'm filling up the open space with some stones, and I think, yeah, flowers. And I really like that. And what is there left to say? I don't know. Mm, yeah, still figuring out what I will do with the fence, and more stones. That's always good to have more stones. So I'm putting some flowers in there, and again stones, and then when will we do the barbecue? In a minute. Oh no, not yet. Just putting some trees in there because we didn't have trees yet. So, and everyone needs trees. And I'm also putting a monkey bar in there. So, because I wanted this to be a family home, and in a family there are also children. That's what I thought, at least. So you could live there with um five, 4 or 5 people, I think. Um, and they don't have to be children, but well, or they could be adults, but I think it would be also nice to have some children in there, also because I decorated 2 of the no, 3 of the rooms as if there were children in there. So um, this is definitely a family home, at least for me. But if you want to do something else with it, go on. Yeah, well, we go to the inside of the house, and there I'm trying to figure out the shape um, of the several rooms, and I wasn't really sure what I was going for. I just knew that I wanted the kitchen in the area that has the door in it. Well, there's the front door, and then on the left side you will see there's another door, and I wanted the kitchen to be connected to the outside, if that makes sense in some way. So there will be the kitchen, and I think also on the left is the dining room, and after that there will be the study. And this I'm trying to do right there is going to be the living room or the lounge, but I will change the shape of it in a second, because I wasn't really sold on it, and I didn't like the shape, and it was too small. But I will put a bathroom in there as well, because I thought um, there has to be a bathroom downstairs, because otherwise they would have to go upstairs all the time, and that would be quite annoying. And I also wanted a stove, no, well, not a stove, a fireplace in there, and therefore I decided to draw this I forgot the name again, this diagonal wall, and yeah, here I put the fireplace in there. And this small room on the right, well, not too small, is going to be the bathroom. And as I mentioned, I tried to decorate it as a mixture of traditional and modern. So I think the bathroom is quite modern, and then some rooms of the house are really no, not contemporary, are really traditional, but not too old. Um, yes, here I try to size the space for the staircases up, but it didn't work as I wanted it to work, so I had to delete it and try it again, and it was really difficult and annoying, and yeah, but in the end I got there, and it looks really nice. Somehow sometimes the Sims, when you build a wall and you delete the walls, it deletes just the walls, which is good, but sometimes it deletes the floor also, and I don't know why. I think I didn't choose delete room. I deleted just the walls, but yeah, it deleted the floor too. But that's not that big of a problem, is it? So I'm just drawing in the shapes of the rooms upstairs, and there will be a teenager room for a girl, I think, then the parents' bedroom, bathroom, and then there will be two younger brothers living in there, I imagined, and they would share a bathroom in the middle of these two rooms. And we're coming to the end now. Yes, putting some doors in there. So I hope you liked this video, and I'm happy to speak to you soon.